19-year-old Taniyah Bell was shot and killed inside her apartment last week. Her boyfriend has been charged with murder. Lansdowne police say officers were called to the couple's apartment on Thursday. Court documents show Kaiheem Williams told officers, quote, "My baby's shot." Bell was found lying in bed with a gunshot wound to the head. The affidavit adds Williams told police he was fried from smoking and blacked out. His next memory was calling 911 from Bell's phone.
Taniyah Bell was living a content life. Even at 19, she was eager to be a mother and was ready to have her baby girl and at last hold her in her arms. She thought that everything was just the way it should be. She was with a man who loved her and stood by her, and that was enough for her. Tragically, events did not unfold as planned, and the young mother, Bell, would never experience the joy of holding her daughter in her arms. Now let's discuss this story and learn the truth about the young mother's tragedy. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Taniyah's family and friends. Taniyah Bell, 19, was an enthusiastic and committed cheerleader who was respected for her leadership and athletic abilities on her high school cheer squad. Her unwavering drive to succeed and her encouragement of those around her made her an inspiration to her teammates. Taniyah's infectious grin and laughter made everyone she encountered happier, and her brightness, generosity, and support made her a beloved team member. Beyond her athletic abilities, Taniyah was a lively, kind young lady who made everyone around her happy. She was a priceless friend to many because of her capacity to empathize with others and provide consolation when needed. Taniyah put her all into whatever she did, whether it was cheering at games, practicing routines, or spending time with her family. Taniyah's future seemed bright because of her unending skill, commitment, and aspirations. Taniyah's life was only getting started. The 19-year-old was 8 months pregnant and just a few weeks away from giving birth to a daughter. She had just graduated from Academy Park High School in Sharon Hill. Driven by both academic and athletic ambition, she wanted to pursue further education. Bell wanted to be a NICU nurse and follow in her mother's footsteps and also participate in collegiate cheerleading. Kaiheem Jerelle Williams, who was also 19 years old, was the man she was in a long-term relationship with. They were characterized as a typical pair. Tragically, Taniyah's dreams were cut short in the most horrific and senseless of ways. On Thursday, November 14, 2024, at about 7:30 p.m., Lansdowne police officers responded to an apartment building in the 200 block of North Wickham Avenue, Lansdowne, Pennsylvania, 19050, for reports of a gunshot victim. Upon arrival, cops confronted the 911 caller and discovered a pregnant female with a gunshot wound. Taniyah Bell, 19, was about 8 months pregnant and was pronounced dead at the scene. Despite this, she was taken to the hospital in an effort to rescue her unborn child. The unborn child was delivered but remains in critical condition. Kaiheem has been brought into custody.
It was a somber night in Delaware County. Loved ones released pink and white balloons in honor of a young woman who was shot and killed. 19-year-old was 8 months pregnant as well. Amazingly, first responders saved her baby, but they couldn't save her. I'm Walter Perez. It is Saturday night. The big story in Action News is a community in Lansdowne remembering 19-year-old Taniyah Bell. Investigators believe her death was the end result of a domestic dispute, and tonight her boyfriend faces charges as her baby remains in critical condition. Action News reporter Brianna Smith attended tonight's balloon release and spoke with Taniyah's family. Brianna, this is simply heartbreaking.
Yeah, Walter, we didn't see too many dry eyes at that memorial tonight. And how do you not get emotional? Taniyah had such a bright future ahead. She was about to welcome her baby girl to this world, and she was going to school to one day become a nurse, and that was all ripped away from her just 2 days after her 19th birthday.
My heart is hurting because I just want to know why. I want to know why my daughter was murdered.
That question consumes the mind of Taniyah Bell as she mourns the loss of her only daughter, 19-year-old Taniyah Bell.
And she was 8 months pregnant, about to deliver her baby. And now the baby is just fighting for her life.
Lansdowne police say Taniyah was found with a gunshot wound to the head inside her apartment on Wycombe Avenue on November 14th. Taniyah passed away at the hospital. Doctors delivered her baby girl, who remains on life support. Police arrested Taniyah's boyfriend, 19-year-old Kaiheem Williams, and he was charged with her murder.
She was an innocent young lady trying to make her way in the world. Hopefully, other people look at this and check themselves. You know what I mean? If something ain't right, walk away, get away.
Family and friends honored Taniyah at Academy Park High School Saturday afternoon, where she was a hardworking student and cheerleader.
I just wish we all could say our last words to her and cheer with her one more time and just be with her, because she was a great spirit.
Loved ones say they still feel Taniyah's spirit through her daughter, who looks just like her.
Her name is Taniyah Miracle, because I feel like she's going to be our miracle. And I just know my daughter is at the bedside praying for her baby that she makes it.
Tylisha hopes one day she'll be able to bring her granddaughter home. In the meantime, she's fighting for justice for her daughter.
She did not deserve to die like that. She did not deserve to get shot in the head. She did not deserve that.
And the family says November 30th would have been Taniyah's baby shower, but now that will be the day that they lay her to rest. In Lansdowne, Brianna Smith for Action News at 10 on PHL 17.
Kaiheem Jerelle Williams, 19, the suspect, eventually admitted to the authorities that he was under the influence of drugs at the time. He is charged with shooting 19-year-old Taniyah Bell in the head in their Lansdowne home while holding a .45 caliber weapon. According to reports, Williams called the police himself and said, "My baby's shot." Blacked out and in there, he told cops, implying that he was under the influence of drugs. The child was born alive at the time of the emergency surgery and is currently on life support with minimal neurological brain activity, according to the police. There is no way to reverse the condition. It is not anticipated that the baby will live without the life support machines. Williams made the horrifying confession to investigators that he was by himself in their apartment with Bell when he allegedly killed her. He returned from work, spent approximately an hour in the apartment eating and smoking with Bell, and then left to go to the store, according to the lawsuit. Bell was fine watching TV in the bedroom when he got home. After turning around, he blacked out. The next thing he remembered was using Bell's phone to dial 911 after she was shot. On November 15th, Williams was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder. He is said to have left his apartment around 15 minutes before reporting the incident, according to doorbell footage taken at the location. According to the complaint, a .45 caliber bullet was also discovered in his pocket. Despite Taniyah Bell's untimely death, her legacy of love, happiness, and tenacity will endure in the hearts of everyone who loved her. Taniyah will always be remembered as a bright light, a loving daughter, a loyal friend, and a gifted athlete who made a profound impression on everyone she came into contact with. May her soul rest in peace. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.